just me coming, my mother and me, and my one time.
You came only one time? This one?
Yeah.
How do you know that it's this one?
Because my mother taken this handkerchief. And it was every time very happy, every time happy and smiling, and just taking my hands and saying my sister, saying a story for me, and every time when he was sitting with me, just my hand like this.
And can you explain, when you decide to take his clothes, because you took his clothes?
Because I see no one is in my home to help my family, just he was. And also, I love him a lot. In this case, I decided to be my brother. Yeah, he was the only one to help us.
But then your father was already ill?
No, my father suddenly not become ill, day by day.
Day by day?
Yeah.
Because I think that your father found the body of your brother after several days?
Yeah.
And he
bring it here by himself, and he didn't say for us with his friend. We didn't know there is my brother's grave. Just we asked after that when my father didn't say for us your brother died.
Why?
A long time he didn't say. Just because of my mother and me was in hospital. He didn't say. Just after a long time, when day by day he became sick. And I asked why father you didn't come to hospital to see me. Just where's my brother? Why he didn't come to see me? After that he started to cry, and there was not my mother, just me was with my father blessed. And he said your brother never will come again. He died. And after that when I understand in the hospital, a day ago my father didn't come again into hospital. And after that my mother said your father not sleeping and not speaking, just he is quiet and sitting in the room. And after that I asked her from my mother, why you not bring my father to hospital? And she said I think he is sick. After hours when I heard from my mother, maybe his mental problem, because he's saying the extra thing that he just talking and sometimes quiet. That I see my father become sick. In front of the door, he died.
He died in front of the door?
Yeah, because he coming from this side to buy from there is like a city and shops, other things. He coming to buy something for the house, and we was under the ground. And he coming there. When street, they asking to come here, the soldier. They asking to come here, and when we go there, they asking him, what's your pocket? And he said, nothing, and he had 100 Afghanis.
He had 100 Afghanis?
No. 100 not. 1,100. Because the old money. The old money. And they asking to take this money for us. And they didn't. And they didn't take it for them. He didn't take it for them. And after they shoot on him 60 bullets, yeah.
60? 16?
No, 0.
60?
Yes.
60?
Yeah. And he died in front of the door. And after that, he was in air for 2 days. And after that, one of my friends of my father tell to my father, your son is dying in the door of the police. And my father coming and take his death and bring it to the door.
So his body was within 2 days?
Yeah.
In front of the gate?
Yeah, in this gate. Look.
This?
Yes.
This place is?
Yes, but if we stop a lot in here, they will say the soldier should not come to ask why you are there. We will go soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
So they rebuilt it again?
I don't know, at that time this was completely destroyed.
It was completely destroyed after the rocket fell down? Was like that the house or no?
No. But all the house was from concrete.
Oh really? So it was a good house.
Yeah.
And you were living alone in this house? Your family alone or with some other family?
No, my family alone.
And do you remember where the rocket fell down? In which part? No?
No, my mother go to bring something. We had guests, and I was the ground of the room.
You were in the ground of the room?
Yeah, and the rocket fell down in the room.
Okay. So the rocket fell down only in one part of the house?
Yes. And
in the
after,
place where you were?
Yeah, and after that all the house bore and destroyed. My mother explaining tonight, all our neighbor come, someone come taking from all the material that we have in the house. They take it because it is boring. Yes, let's go.
Salam.
Okay.
I explained to them that this house family helped me a lot. And now I bring my friend here to see you, and you are kind people to help me. And they said, yes, thanks, no, we are not helping, don't mention it.
Diyelim fıkra ne istersin dedi, ne hiç jalbat ne istim dedi, ne moy çiz nadir. Diğer huni moziyat bud. Diye çesas mi kedim, esas bir naumideri mi kedim.
ما برازيل قلت ما تزخمي بيو ما قدر تشيز او كاشتانا متوسم قلت مينو بدن مريض دا بدن كتشي ولا توسم ميغا قلت بتوني بوبي كي يتشقسم شو دا بدا وقتك هو
صح مش دابو او غورش دابو لو كنت خرط خرا ياك او غورش ما خدمتش میکردیم کل ما میگی دستش میگرفتیم میبردیمش نان با قاشق دادنش کمک قانون میدادیم دادنش خورده نمیتونست دستش میگرفتیم ما دستش میگرفتیم میکشیدیمش بیرون.
They sing a story for me, and they have two tree of apple in this yard, and they bring the apple for me, and they saying yes to use it, and because there was war and nobody can bought fruit other things, and the apple was very important for them, and the mother is not taking for all his children to take an apple and didn't let, and they taking apple from tree very quiet and bringing for me. Yes, because you sick. Yeah.
But you were injured. I mean, you couldn't move yourself.
No, because I couldn't.
You couldn't move.
No, my eyes cannot.
You couldn't open the eyes.
No, in this eyes was very like I couldn't. Yeah, I had bad my headache. When I take my hand from my heart from pilot hub, I couldn't. Yes.
So you don't remember this place then?
Which place?
This underground place.
They explaining for me afterwards.
Okay.
Yes, they explained me you was like this sick and you was like this, but I cannot remember.
Can we go to visit this place?
Yes. Mega mi toca ir a Fibine. It is very dark. I don't know you can go or not. We was in this sex family, and we always sitting like this.
And how could you enter here?
Like this. I'm good.
Is that very big?
Very dark.
Oh my God. Nee. Tashakor.
Jak szał.
Tashakor.
One night come to my house.
Maybe, but this weekend very busy. Maybe another day. What does she say?
She said, I will pasta. I will cook for you pasta.
Pasta hoistarom. Bisja hoistarom. Okay, maybe we will come one day. One night. You can come.
Both you come, I have 2 rooms and you can stay in one room. They said with me.
Okay, one day I will come. Before leaving, one day I will come. And how do you find a job? Someone tell you or?
No, just I walking to look for a job. And I see the people working in the farm. I asked them 2-3 farms. You need worker? And they said no. And finally I come to them farm.
But how did you manage that they didn't realize that you were a girl?
I afraid a lot, but I try to do. For example, I looking for them how they walking, and I also do it like this. And how they talking, and I also do it like this. And how they working, and I also try to work like them. Like.
What does he say?
They asked me, do you want tea? I said no, because during that farm, the farmer cooking for has potato with water and putting a lot of bread in the under the pot.
What were they talking about? Because I guess that men were talking about
Bad things, good things. Just I didn't talk with them like this, and I said, no, it is bad. And then the Muslim people are not saying like this, and I didn't talk with them too much. And I down here.
you were down there.
Yeah, and on the machine. Water pump.
You were going down to turn on the machine.
Yeah.
You were the only one that was doing that.
Yeah, we have two this. One is there, and there is lots of water too. And in this I keep for myself pigeon. Now they keep for themselves.
Okay. So this was full of water. This is the This is the
Room that I stay in at night.
you are staying here at night
Yeah,
to take care of the land
yeah,
by yourself alone.
yeah, alone. In this land.
And you were not afraid of being here in the night alone?
I'm afraid, but in here I pray.
You were spending all the night praying?
Praying and studying. This is the farmer. He working
This is the
in
farmer, okay.
The Ministry of Electricity.
Yes.
Electricity. Yeah.
So he has a
He's
farm?
manager.
He has a farm, but he is working in the Ministry of Electricity.
Because in that time the people not working.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
And his son is the one that was
Yeah.
not married. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Now he is married to his son.
Okay.
And anybody ask you whether you get married and things like that?
They ask me a lot.
On the farm?
In the farm, and they're asking me to go away and get me. I saying I will do. In that time I was very poor and I didn't have anything. I said I didn't have anything to eat by myself, and how I should eat it, and how I should get married to others. And after that, now they saying me, yes, Ismail, now you can, because you graduate from school and you have job, you should marry. And I say, no, because I'm in university. After that I will. And during my school they asked me, I said no after the university. Now I'm waiting for English.
And when you will finish the university, which excuse are you going to give?
Nothing. In that time I will be surgery.
We hope.
Yeah.
We
We hope so, yeah.
Inside.
Yeah, inside, yes. And after that, he said, why your heart is like big and...
Why your handkerchief is so big?
Yeah. And after that, I said, they'll go like this. And after that, I go to my uncle's house and said,
So is he the best student that you have had?
No, he was the best student, and also he was very intelligent. He tried more on his lessons. And he's the one that I should proud on him, because he reached himself very soon. He tried more and more. Every time he asked more questions, and he told me he should give us more words, grammar, something else. So, and I always, when I proud on him, when I say for others that I have students like this, because he's very good. He's an intelligent boy, as I think.
Well, I was so surprised. I met him 2 years ago, and he couldn't speak English.
On that time?
2 years ago he couldn't speak English, just few words. And after 2 years, he could speak English. He was like, wow, I mean, or you have the best teacher in the world, or what's happening?
no, we both coming in the way, and I couldn't in that time speak English. but some word in Dari, some word in English I started with. And it was very amazing for me. And now I remember which kind of words and that time I was using because I didn't think.
Yes, on that time all of them were boys, but now girls and boys
are coming.
Yeah. In
that time in my class all of them was boys. And also in that time I started to learn calligraphy. Do you know? Handwriting. And my handwriting was very, very bad. He encouraged me. And I said, oh really? He said, right, my writing is very bad. Now I keep this paper with me in home. Sometimes I look in my books and see my right hand very bad. And after that I thinking, yeah, in that time why teacher saying it, your writing is very good.
And your mother, how is she called?
Ismarai.
As well?
Yes.
Why?
They also, when my brother died, they never saying again for me, you're Nadia. Just Ismarai.
But why? I don't understand.
Because I supported. Because I am them boy. If they think the people will know this is not them boy son, they will say think she is a girl, and they also always trying to say me boy is my name. The people should know, and also I support my mother and my father in this school.
But if you are at home, nobody can know. I mean, if they're calling you Nadia?
But they get used to say Nadia. Maybe sometimes then at home we have another roommate. And maybe they was it too. And they said, Nadia, that will create some problem for me.
She was Nadia?
Yes.
And everybody, even the people from your family is calling you Ramarai. I mean, how do you feel?
I'm feeling that if I say to them to tell me Nadia, maybe I find lots of problems. Just I think, yes, it's okay for me. Ramarai is okay. Because now I have to be like this. My clothes is like Ramarai, and my work is all the thing is just my body is Nadia. I know.
Only your body is Nadia.
Because I'm a girl. Because I'm a girl, I want to be a girl. The problem is that if I wear the same time the boy clothes, change the clothes to boy clothes, it also creates for me problem. People recognize me. I'm a Nadia.
They will recognize you if you are dressed in girl clothes.
Yeah.
They will recognize that you were the one that was wearing boy clothes.
Yeah. And you know this area. This is very difficult. Just we coming to the car with driver, and the driver asked me, why you didn't say for them to take Afghanistan for me? You living in this area, and they're rich people. I said no, they're the same like us. They are not too rich. Not they copy the good monies. They also work, and after this, okay.
And for example, you could wear a burqa and then you could become a woman again. Why don't you do that?
If I wear a burqa, we don't have to go for our house. And in sometimes some places I should go with my friends and they all asking me, why Nadia? What is your happen to your mouth? What happened to your face? What is happened to your hair? All these things they show me suffer.
And you said that the guys were making fun of you. What were they saying?
They said, oh, look to him. We are afraid. And they shouting and I crying. They shouting, oh, we are afraid. What is that? This monkey, other things. We are afraid. And after that I crying. crying in the school all the time. When I started to go to school and I praying to my God to tell me not to send me again to school. If I go again, they will make me fun. This was lots of suffer for me. Every time I feeling like this, why I'm alive with this kind of suffer. Everything that is for me suffer.
But Nadia, you have done so many things. I mean, you are superior to the rest of the people.
But you don't know. If you see the people, you will say no, not that education is nothing for me. If you will be instead of me, nothing is for me. When I go in university, some of them is from good family and they have good education and they know the situation of Afghanistan. They will saying with each other, no, not to say to smart anything. In university they call me ikhlas, not to say anything for ikhlas. And someone, oh, don't say sit and next to me, my friend is coming. If a teacher is taking lecture for us and suddenly I think seeing to you, I afraid from you, I will shouting and all student will disturb. Don't say go to other teacher, other chair. I said okay. And I trying to find a place that is good man. I am sitting in that place. No, because God knows about everything that you are not know, but God know. I thinking if in the first time I not injured, my brother died, and I be in Girl Cross, and the situation was very bad. And those times my sister was small, but I was not too much small like them. Maybe my mother explaining me before you were injured, you was very nice girl. And that area, all the people, when I take you to outside of the room, how all the women's my mother friends or neighbor, oh, my mother name is Juggle, you have very nice daughter. And everyone taking my hands to bring into them house. Look, she is very nice girl. And that time, if I be not injured, and maybe the those people are they kidnap me from my mother, from my family, and bring me other place, and I don't know what will be done on me. In this case, I thinking God, that things that God do, that is He know. And after that, when the Taliban come or just some people come or other, they kidnap the girls, they all things, but they didn't look to me because of my face. If I be a nice girl, they didn't let me to with my family. The situation was very bad. And now I believe on God. That God, everything that God do, He know what should I do. He know about everything. But I don't know.